You vote for 1, 2, 3, or 4. So chorus, they come out, and the first question, Clara says, number 3. She says, "Are you the real one?" Clara's the game. That's the game. It's so crazy. It's wonderful. But she's around. She must. Look, I'm almost 100, and she must be 102.
Same age. You and Cloris.
Yeah. She did Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, Strictly Come
I
Dancing.
can hardly get up the stairs. She did Dancing with the Stars. She's amazing. Okay, listen. I got another 5 minutes. Then I have to go to the toilet, then I have to sleep. So I'm going to give.
Let's see who has some
questions.
questions. How about right here in the front, because I can see you.
Hey Mel, great to have you here. Thanks for coming. Just a quick question. How long are you here in England for?
Well, I'm here for another month or so, maybe 2 months, to see how we fare at the Garrick Theater with Young Frankenstein, the musical. And I think it's going to be all right, but if there are little changes to be made, as the writer, you are ever vigilant, to make a better joke where one isn't working, or to cut something where you need the time. So, if we're doing previews, so we have a little time to do some early fixes if necessary, And I think it's going to work, but I'm going to be around for a month. If there's any single girls who are over 55, I'm interested. So, no, but I'll be around for about another 6 or 8 weeks.
During that time, Mel, would you come to Oxford University?
I knew there was a follow-up.
That's why I took it.
Well, what do they pay? No, we'll see.
We'll talk.
We'll talk.
Right here, yes. Beautiful red hair, yes.
Okay, faster. Thanks.
Or if you don't even throw it to me, and I'll repeat it.
That's right. I just wanted to ask if you could have played any part in Young Frankenstein, if Gene had allowed you to, which one would it have been? Or would you have invented one?
If I could have played any part, the only one I would really have been right for was Inspector Kemp. I would have been good at that. Reingeschmuckt, was ist gemacht, du Schwester. I could have done that. But that's a good question. Right.
Yes, in the glasses, right behind.
Oh, me again.
You can shout it out. We can hear it. I'll repeat it.
I could.
Oh, that's a good one.
Shout it out.
All right. I wanted to ask you about your skill.
What?
I wanted to ask you about your craft with the fourth wall, how breaking it and how you do it. What was your main source of inspiration to really hone your craft and breaking the fourth wall?
Well, once in a while, if you watch the Three Stooges, Mo looks right at the camera when Curly does something crazy. The Three Stooges and Mo always said, who's he talking to? We're in the audience, the Three Stooges, this guy's crazy. So I love that. I love that he connected with the audience. So that was the early, it was only 5 or 6. That was the beginning of connecting with the audience on a wink basis, winking at the audience. And then I don't know when I did The Producers, the movie with Zero Mostel and Gene. It seemed so natural that Zero would look at the camera and say, "This guy should be in a straitjacket." It was just so that was really the beginning. The Producers, once or twice, and then it became a bad habit. I remember I did High Anxiety in Hitchcock. I showed him a rough cut, and he said, "I never did it." He kept saying, "I never shot under a glass table with coffee and strudel in a way. I never went through a door and a window. I never broke the glass." I kept making fun of everything he did. But he loved the movie. You know, look, he saw the rough cut with me of my anxiety. It was a tribute to the great, Alfred Hitchcock. And he waddled by me, he left. I said, oh shit, He didn't like it, Next day, I'm at my office at Fox, a big wooden box placed on my desk. I look at the side, it says Chateau Aubryon, 1961, a priceless box of Chateau Aubryon wine, red wine from Bordeaux, with a little note, have no anxiety about high anxiety. It's a wonderful film, Love, Hitch. So that was so sweet, so wonderful,
Is it true that he tried pitching you a joke for the movie?
He did. He told me a good joke, but it was too costly. I didn't have enough money to make it. He said, I got a good joke for your movie. I said, what's the joke? Hitch. By then I was calling him Hitch. What's the joke, Hitch? He said, a guy's running away from a bunch of bad guys, and he's running. There's nowhere to run. He comes to a dock, a pier. At the end of the dock, there's a ferry, but it's about 12 or 15 feet away. And he runs and runs with all his might. He leaps and lands on the deck of the ferry. But the ferry is coming in. That's it. That was his job. Should have done that joke,
That's a good joke. All right over here, close to the microphone.
Hi, Mel. Thanks for coming out. I just want to know. Oh, hello.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's fun to be on.
Yeah.
You're on mic.
Well, thanks for coming out. I just want to know what makes you laugh now?
I don't know. I did a lot of things, but I think a big fat bearded lady slipping on a banana peel will make me laugh, and maybe a cross-eyed dentist. I'm not sure. A few things that will make me laugh. I don't know. I never know. But no, I can't tell you anything that's constant. Seriously, that makes me laugh. It's like all of you. It's some things at the moment strike you crazy, wildly, madly, and you break. It's just real life makes me laugh because it's hard. Real life is hard.
Your friend Carl makes you laugh.
He does.
Your friend Carl Reiner makes you laugh.
Carl Reiner is so funny. Carl is now, he's 95, going on 96. And unfortunately his head is slightly tilted down. That's what happens when you're 96. So Carl, he's always pointed down. So one night I come in and I say, oh, you're eating bratwurst and sour. Yo, you're eating German, you're eating bratwurst. How do you like it? And he said, don't ask me any questions. Only ask me one question. So what are you talking about? He said, I don't want any questions I only want one question from you. I said, all right. What's the question? He said, you asked me what the color of my floors are. I know every color. That's how funny. He's in real life. He's so funny. He's adorable.
And people must try to tell you jokes.
Oh.
Is there ever a good joke?
There was one good joke when I was 16. I was working in the Borscht Belt in the mountains in the Catskills outside of New York, and I heard so many. I met a girl last night. I took her to a restaurant. She was really thin. She was so skinny. This girl was really skinny. I took her to this restaurant. The matron used to check your umbrella. That's how skinny. Those were the jokes. I mean, the worst jokes. But one joke was a guy called Myron Cohen, who was kind of bold, and he's a great comic. This is Myron Cohen's joke. I never forgot it. Really, it's a real funny joke. It's a really funny joke. So the guy goes into a grocery store and says, yeah, I want half a pound of butter. I want some lox. He says, he looks and he sees boxes of salt. 3 shelves. Maybe 50, 100 boxes of salt. Salt. He says, look, I don't mean to pry, but you sell a lot of salt. And the grocery man says, me, if I'll sell a box of salt a month, it's a lot for me. I don't sell a lot of salt. But the guy that sells me salt, boy, can he sell salt. That was a good joke. I never forgot that joke. Ever, you know. It's a real joke. Built beautifully. Okay, I got
Let's get one way from the
maybe
back.
2 more questions.
Let's go way in the back.
Then I gotta take off.
They've been so patient in the back where I could not see. Let's go way, yeah, right there. Perfect.
Hi, sir. What would you have done if you was performing in Young Frankenstein?
Paula!
Kemp. He would have been Kemp.
I would have been Kemp. Inspector Kemp.
And then right back to
I'd like, you know what I liked about Inspector Kemp? He had a monocle over the one blindfolded eye. You know? And it was so crazy. I mean, he kept cleaning it, you know, and he put over the patch.
that was Kenny Mars.
That was Kenny Mark.
You told me once that you had lunch with Kenny Mars and the producers, but you forgot that he was still in costume.
I took him, yeah, we were in producers. So I took him to a diner across from the studio on 26th Street. And he was still in character with a leather coat and a German helmet. And he said, not pushed and nothing, you know. What was a Nazi doing in a Greek diner, you know? I completely forgot he was in costume. But he never forgot. He knew he was a German.
Yeah, perfect. Right back here.
Hi, Val. Thank you for coming. Lashana has arrived to say Happy New Year, and we brought you some honey cake for your
Oh, that's so nice. That's a very, very kind of you. Honey cake, very nice. You got to give it to somebody in the theater. I'm going to see that. Then I'm going to come back and get it later.
We'll keep it. I don't
Yeah.
keep our honey cake. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh, bless you. Thank you. He'll eat it, I know. He's a big guy and he likes to eat. But I'll have some, I promise you. Thank you. Thank you.
Way back there's a standing and waving.
Yeah.
Very important question.
Yeah.
No pressure, but now we're expecting a lot from this question.
I'll try. Thank you very much. Many years.
Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Are you doing a mic joke?
There you go.
Thank you very
You still doing that?
Come on.
Sure, come up and tell it to me.
Very much for
There you
the
go.
many years of joy you brought us.
Oh, wait, there's more. There's a follow-up. It's a
Are
follow-up.
we ever going to see History of the World Part 2?
I doubt it. Yeah, but who knows? I mean, we never know. You know, could be.
It's less funny these days. Okay, right here.
Mel, I'm wondering what you saw in David Lynch to say, okay, I'll do this.
David Lynch was crazy. I mean, he wore a white shirt, always buttoned at the top, and a leather jacket. He looked like Charles Lindbergh right across the Atlantic. And I saw in his movie, like a lot of people don't know, you brought up something personal. I have produced very dramatic or non-funny, but very good movies. But I never use my name. I produced The Elephant Man. But if it was Mel Brooks, you'd expect a funny Trump or something. So I never used it, just that it's Brooks Films. But David Lynch did a movie called, and I recommend it to all of you who care about serious and good filmmaking. It's called Eraserhead, and it's brilliant. And it was just a student film, but I saw the brilliance in this guy. And if you've seen Twin Peaks, and then you know what a genius he really is.
You're still friends with David, too?
I'm still good, but he's never picked up a check ever. Every time we go to eat, I have stuff to pay for.
They always took you to the same restaurant, right?
Yeah, Bob's Big Boy Burgers.
Bob's Big Boy.
Burger and all. It cost me about $7.50. Yeah, what is that?
Okay.
Equals to such more money.
Oh, search for more money. If I come close to a 2, that would be the closest I'd come to a 2. That would be Spaceballs 2. It has great characters, including me. But that's a good question.
That's a good dodge.
Well,
Move
you know,
on.
yeah.
I was just wondering, you say Young Frankenstein is your best work, so was that a decision to give it to the theatre, or did you see it as an event?
To give it to the theater, what do you mean?
To make a musical.
To make a musical?
Out of the movie.
Well, it's my best work cinematically. No, the reason I wanted to make it a musical is because it is both very funny and very touching, very emotional. So it's perfect for musical comedy, that's why. But the first one I did here, if you all were children when it was the Producers at the Drury Lane, And that was, it wasn't my best work cinematically, but it was my best comedy, One more question.
Oh, the pressure of one more question. No, he's loud, so he went.
Loud.
Thank you. Now, I would like to know your view on modern day comedy bending towards politically correctness.
Modern day comedy?
Yeah, he's talking about the interview you did the other day about modern comedy and political correctness. So
modern day comedy? There is no modern day comedy. No, everybody's afraid to do real comedy. I was talking about the death of comedy is being politically correct. Where would Blazing Saddles be if there's, you can't say the N-word, you can't. I mean, Richard Pryor, who wrote it with me, wrote most of the comedy about the black guy. And we wouldn't be able to do it, which is ridiculous, because when bad guys say things that are bad, it's correct. It's not politically incorrect, it's correct. So, I mean, comedy works because there's always the jester that whispers in the king's ear, the count is fucking crazy. I mean, somebody has to tell the truth, So I'm the one who is chosen by the good Lord to tell you the truth. Tell you the truth. Thank you so much.